Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a short, sweet, to the point video here. We're going to talk about Ilus, Aitx, and Cybl. Why are we talking about all these before the year's end? Because a lot of these are coming down to the bottom now. Ilus hit a high of 3.5, and it is looking like it's getting primed and ready to drop down to 002s. So I am watching for buy opportunities here between 002s and 0.0018. So that's an opportunity right here. Great opportunity to load up. Load zone coming down here. I'm going to load up. Probably 3K though. I'm not going to go in with 10K or 50K like I did with Aitx. Aitx at the absolute bottom as well. I'm already loaded 50K. Now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the next pump. As you can see, this one has plenty of runs throughout the year. It's just a matter of being patient and disciplined and waiting for it to come down nice and cheap and then holding it the entire time. Because some people don't have that patience. There's been people who I tell them buy Aitx. They buy Aitx, then they sell it off to go chase some pump. And then Aitx runs 500%, and then they're kicking themselves for not holding, for not being disciplined and patient because they wanted to chase GTVH or some other stock. So don't do that. Actually, you have to sit on it for months sometimes. But when you get that run, you're going to make like 20K plus, especially if you're putting in 50K like I did. So Aitx, there you go. There's easy money to be made on this one. It's very, very consistent, which is what we love on this channel. We need the consistency. This one finally starting to show some consistency after years of just trending to the downside and not holding any kind of a bottom. This fourth touch, third touch down here, whatever you want to call it, is going to be important. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it. I'm not just going to blindly throw money at it if it touches 002s. Talking about Ilus here. I'm going to see if buyers step in again like they did here, and then I will buy. Now, Cybl, same thing. I'm just going to sit back and wait till next week, see if it starts barcoding here, because that happened last time. You can see very clear barcoding action here. So that's what I'm going to wait for. I'm going to wait for the barcoding action. As of today, it hasn't really moved or done much of anything. The Q&A was kind of, very informational, absolutely, but it wasn't anything that was going to get the share price moving. And I already knew that. As soon as I saw people loading it up here, I'm like, hey guys, let's load up in anticipation of others loading up, and then we'll dump it on their heads. And I pumped here. I sold it off, as you can see other people sold it off here. Then it stair-stepped to 1 penny almost, and then it stair-stepped down. So we saw that coming. We made our money. Now we're just going to wait to see if it barcodes here or if it's going to come down to 6s and then barcode. That's what I would love to see. I want to get in at 6s, low 6s ideally, or high 5s. So that's what I'm watching for. That's my game plan for next week. So I'm telling you my game plan for pretty much the rest of the year at this point, because it's the 13th. Time flies. Cybl, probably the one with the biggest potential because they communicate consistently, and we know their bottoms like to hold, and there's enough longs that are more than happy to accumulate it at a share price that they love. And they love it down here at 005 to 7. So that's why I'm saying if it holds here, then I'll start buying up here. But I'm going to give it like next week. I'm going to wait 5 more days, all 5 trading days next week. I'm just going to sit back and just see if it barcodes. And then I'll throw in a position, 3K, 10K, who knows? We'll see. I haven't decided how much I'm going to throw. 20K, maybe. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I don't know. I already have too much in Aitx. So we'll see what I do. But that's the game plan. So there's 3 opportunities right now that I just told you. Just be patient, be disciplined. They'll come down, or they'll barcode where they're at, buy in, and just wait. Literally, just sit on it for months. It'll pump again. Take the 30 to 50%. Boom, you just made 3 to 5K. If you're going in with 10K, I have a 10K rule, meaning no more than 10K into a penny stock. But as you can see, I broke that rule with Aitx. And maybe the one time I bought Aitx with 50K is the one time this thing decides to go to 00s or 000s. Maybe. We'll see. But this thing, a little too reliable in terms of holding that bottom year round. So, and they have a lot coming. There's a lot underway for Aitx. They got new machines, new technology, Sara. We got the rad cams. This has been a big year for not just Cybl, but also Aitx and Ilus. All 3 of them, really. It's been a big year for them. Like towards the end of the year, they all surprised us with Cybl coming out of CE and actually communicating consistently. Unlike Ilus, actually, it's doing its job, completing its uplist despite the lack of communication. And finally, Aitx. Aitx is the one that communicates the most, and it has a lovely shareholder base that's willing to hold that 002's bottom. So at this point, it's just a matter of buying in and taking advantage of these longs and just dump it on their heads when it pumps. Or dump it on the people that chase tops. I mean, the strategy is not... I use a very simple strategy. Slap that big ass, slap that big bottom. It's that easy. People don't have the patience and discipline nowadays. They just want things handed to them. They want to buy tops and hope it goes to another top, basically, which is... I don't get that, but... Someone did say on Twitter, is it really that easy? And I'm like, yeah, it really is that easy. Just wait for it to come down nice and cheap. But people don't have the patience, unfortunately. I don't know why people don't... I don't get it. Like, it's your money on the line. Why wouldn't you be patient and disciplined and just wait for it to come down? Someone even made a joke and said, oh, Shades is going to chase at 003s. And I'm like, yeah, good joke. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm going to chase up here. Ooh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, no, I'm going to... I can wait. I can wait, guys. So, but Shades... What if it breaks the floor? What if it breaks the bottom? Well, you take the loss and you move on. I've taken losses. I've seen bottoms break and I just take the loss and move on. You know? Look at this. This held the bottom for over a year, broke down. You take the loss, you move on. You don't want to be in it because it could just keep going lower and lower. And then reverse split on you like Mullen and then rinse and repeat and you're just holding the biggest bag ever. Same thing with GameStop. You don't want it up here. You want it down here. Be patient. Be disciplined. I've said that ad nauseum. There's a lot of people that are new to the channel, so I kind of have to, throw it out there. Like, hey, be patient, be disciplined, and you will be rewarded. And that's it for the video. I will see you in the next one. This was supposed to be short. Why is it 6 minutes?